history behind electric vehicles. Today, we're talking about living the EV lifestyle. You might wonder, how would my day-to-day life change after making the switch? What positive benefits could my family and I see immediately? Well, are you ready for your answers? Then buckle up. It's time to get debunked. Once you make the switch to owning an EV, it will improve your lifestyle. So let's count down the top 5 ways. Number 5, EVs are some of the safest vehicles on the road today. Did you know that electric cars have a lower center of gravity, which makes them more stable on the road and less likely to roll over in case of a collision? Now, of course, we hope that doesn't happen. But it's good to know that because when 100% battery-powered EVs don't have fuel, they're less likely to catch on fire in case of an accident. And this is just one example of an enhanced safety feature in electric cars who also go through the same vigorous road testing as fuel-powered cars. So you don't have to worry about safety being an issue when you compare the two. Number 4, EVs are popular and more accessible than ever. As a matter of fact, they're nearly 3 times as energy efficient as fuel-powered cars. And now that people are realizing that driving an EV can save you money, they're becoming extremely popular. And manufacturers are bringing more makes and models to the market each year. This gives you more choices to satisfy your style needs and convenience. Speaking of convenience, would you like to go shopping, catch a movie, grab a bite to eat while your car is plugged in? Well, you can't do that at a gas station. Man. But you can in an EV charging station and at home with special equipment. And in California, you don't have to drive far to plug in. Did you know California has the most EV charging stations in the US? According to the US Department of Energy's Alternative Fuels Data Center, California has 13,694 EV charging stations. That's nearly 4 times the national average for each state. Number 3, do you like saving money? I know I do. We've all seen the gas prices continue to explode, but you'll save money with an EV because that trip to the pump will be a thing of the past. Imagine the money you'll save. And when you think about it, owning an EV is also a great way to redistribute your income because with those savings, that's extra money in your pocket for the most important things in your life, like housing, education, healthcare, and recreation. From the time your EV keys are placed in your hands, you'll start saving money immediately. Number 2, you'll spend less time at the mechanic. Don't just take my word for it. Do your own research. A 2021 nationwide study conducted by the US Department of Transportation confirmed that battery-powered vehicles are overall cheaper to maintain than the ones that run on fuel. 100% battery EVs have fewer moving parts, so it doesn't require some of the routine maintenance of gas-powered cars. It's estimated that in the first 3 years of use, gas cars needed an average of $228 annually in maintenance, compared to just $77 annually for EVs. And general repair bills are 22% lower for EVs. That's money in your pocket. And number 1, you're saving the environment. Did you know California leads the nation in clean vehicle adoption with more electric vehicles on its roads than any other state? Let's talk about why the shift away from gasoline and diesel have both environmental and financial benefits for you. For starters, there's less air pollution and a reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, which are those chemicals that are released into the air when you drive a fuel-powered vehicle. What you might not know, and it surprised me when I found out, is that those chemicals literally change the climate and contribute to extreme weather, wildfires, and droughts. Let's think about just one example of a trickle-down effect of that. These chemicals that are emitted into the air have a direct negative impact on our food crops growing properly, which impacts the price of fresh produce, making it so expensive. Who knew the negative impact that fuel emissions can have on our daily life? It can literally change what we buy, eat, and have access to. So there you have it. This top 5 countdown can help you think about how it might be to live the EV lifestyle. You'll have the same, if not a higher level of car safety, many of the same amenities, more money in your pockets, less car parts to maintain, and you'll play a part in saving the environment. I don't know about you, but that's a pretty good value proposition for making the switch. Think about the positive effects for you, your family, and your community. It could be clearer or cleaner. Thanks for joining us, and stay tuned for the next episode of Debunked, where we'll share with you how you can finance an EV. Until then, stay plugged in.